cold host. Hi, on the air. Can I help you?
Hey, Glenn, man, it's Victor.
Victor Victoria, what's happening?
What do you think of our spoiled sports over on Mullen Street?
What's going on? It's whoa. What are you talking about?
You didn't hear they had this contest of have people go pick up 10 signs of the new radio station and they get 10 CDs free?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
On which station?
Froggy.
Froggy.
Big power 100,000-watt radio station that can cover the city of Ottawa.
Yeah.
Is worrying about a little piddly 6,000-watt station that can only cover Jefferson County.
Victor, can we hire you as a PR guy?
Sure.
It's not going to happen, but why draw? I mean, I've been criticized too here for coming up, for recognizing other entities, and I have to be careful with that because radio people don't like that. They have visors on their heads, and so do TV people. Industry people have visors on their heads. That's why you draw people's attention to the new product by putting together such a ridiculous promotion.
Yeah.
Was it the morning show that did that?
Yep.
James Pond?
James Pond and Cricket.
What's he?
A guy come in and work.
Was he shaken and stirred?
What's that?
What's the matter with him?
I don't know. A guy come in to work this morning and told me about it, and I went in and turned the radio on, and they were talking about it. Then, like 10 minutes later, they said, "Oh, no more signs. We got enough now."
And were there any serious charges in this?
I
mean, that is theft of
That's stealing, though.
It is stealing.
Yeah.
Geez, I love it. I mean, that's foolish.
I mean, what are they worrying about a little 6,000-watt station like that for?
Well, let me tell you. Yes, you put it very poignantly, by the way, very descriptively, very nice. 100,000 watts against 6,000 watts.
They're hogs.
Well, no, they're frogs.
Well, that too.
But here's the thing. We're talking about a former employee. We're talking about sour grapes. And we're talking about a former employee. Did I say that again?
Boy?
Yep. So...
Johnny Keegan?
No. I'm talking about the person who's running the place, who's an ex-employee of Regents, whatever the hell they call it.
Oh, really? I thought he was from State College, Pennsylvania.
No. The guy in the... Wait, let me explain.
Okay.
The guy that you're referring to, I believe, is their midday guy. He's there temporarily.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Right, so, and again, the owner and the whole base of this whatever company they call themselves, yes, is out of Pennsylvania.
Right.
But the people, the real backbone behind the actual operation are ex-employees. It's very similar to Pyramid and Core.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got Pyramid, big company. They train people to be good people in the business, and they do a little coup d'etat, and they start their own organization.
Mm-hmm.
And it happens everywhere. I mean everywhere. And what happens? Well, you get a rift between the two parties. One fights over one client, the other one fights, and then you have a stupid thing like this.
Yeah, I mean, Jim Levin wouldn't do anything dirty like that.
Jim Levin, come into the studio right now. Let's talk about it. No, seriously. I think this is a bad move on a company like Stevens, and that's Froggy, that should know better. That's never draw. I mean, even Glenn Curry knows that, and I've been known to break some rules every now and then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, everybody does once in a while. Well, that's dirty pool.
That's dirty pool, and where does it get you? It just gave your competition. Wait a minute, we're talking about it right now. We're not doing any better than there. But let's talk about the facts. Let's talk about what just happened. I vaguely heard this in the background today. It was just noise to me, so I really wasn't paying any attention to it. I know that there's signs around the neighborhood, and I know that it would be tempting, for instance, for any entity to take those signs away. But that's not happening here, I can tell you that much. But to actually go on the air and that's Bush League. It really is. That's Bushy 97.5.
I don't really care for that.
That's like early adult films in the early 70s. So it's just bad. It's just really, really bad. And I, for one, am shocked and somewhat disappointed in our counterparts across town.
I'd like to hear Jim's input on this.
Yeah, all of a sudden, when we want Jim in here, he's not here.
Yeah, really?
I have no idea.
How long yesterday?
Is he? Oh, he's on the phone. Oh, what a surprise. He's on the phone. Okay. SG, we'll talk about the dog park some other time. We got some pressing news here. Did you hear what happened with our crosstown competitors? Would you condone that as a stunt or what?
I don't have anything to say about it one way or the other. I don't care. I really don't.
You're like Derek Jeter. Are you surprised by it though?
Bad business if it's true.
Are you kidding? In the radio business, you think something surprises me?
I just think it draws attention to something you don't need to draw attention to. No.
I think
If one of us did that without you knowing, would you be upset or not?
Well, I don't want anybody to even think about anybody but us.
There you go.
There's no reason.
Well, okay,
to.
Sometimes you got to get all the words out of Jim's mouth to understand his answers.
Sometimes to
know
yourself
careful.
better.
He's an attorney at heart. That's what it comes right down to, and that's a good thing.
The reality is, if you wanna have a business that operates well, you need to concentrate on operating your business, and if you concentrate on other things,
is that a criminal act?
Diversionary.
Is that a criminal act?
I have no idea.
It is, theft of property.
I have no idea.
Geez, I can't believe it. We got Jimmy, and he's pretty much stoic on this whole topic.
Well, because it doesn't concern me.
Well, it kind of does. I'm asking you a very hypothetical question. I'm just putting yourself in that situation. But I can read between the lines, and yes, you would not condone that. That's good, and that doesn't surprise me.
I'm glad that our people stick to their own knitting,
right,
and worry about what's going on here. And I got to tell you, I'm very proud of these radio stations, and the Live at 5 show, and every other thing.
We don't need to draw attention for anyone other than ourselves.
For better or for worse, within 2 weeks of getting here 2 years ago, everybody knew who I was because of this program.
No, I don't know if that's for better or worse. No, but it is true.
Yeah. I mean, everybody listens to this show, and we have great radio stations, and we have lots of loyal listeners, and great advertisers, and we want to get better every day.
And without drawing attention to anyone else, but of course you and of course you. Hey, you know what? It's been 2 years.
I don't want to draw attention to me either.
I got my associate's degree in JL.
God help you.
Yeah, that's Jim Levin, of course, if you figure that out.
Yeah.
My associate's degree.
You got your
should I go down
degree?
there?
On this august occasion?
I want to thank everyone for allowing me to stay alive in the last 2 years. I want to thank Jim Levin for taking at least 2 years away from my expectancy. I really appreciate all the things I've learned here. Can someone give me some more NyQuil or something, please?
What do you want, Bromo Seltzer?
Rolaids will do.
Do they do that anymore? Is there Bromo Seltzer on the
Xanax? Whatever you need. Jim Levin, the JL degree, has introduced me to a lot of things, including Xanax and extra doses of whatever else is in my medicine cabinet. Thank you very much.
We are tough people here, boy.